Welcome everybody to Bearcat Insider Episode 3. We're filming today in PowerliftingBearcat.com's deep underground bunker. This is everybody's favorite assistant coach, Travis Marsh. I'm the other guy, Chance Kirby, and we're going to start off today with a coronavirus update as far as how that pertains to Powerlifting athletics. Take it away, Coach.
First off, thank you to all you guys. Y'all have nothing better to do at home than watch us, so I feel pretty good about this episode. But you know, it's important right now, they say, to spend time with family and do all those things. And so I couldn't think of it. I figured we needed to reach out to the Bearcat family and kind of let them kind of know what's going on right now. So as of right now, as of film time, we're not going back to school, at least brick and mortar school, right now until Monday, April, I think, 20th. We're online learning through April 17th right now. That's confirmed. And then UIL has all competition shut down until May 4th.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, UIL has it shut down. We have no control over that. That's not a local decision at all. That's not anything that the superintendent, the school board, Coach David, any head coach of any sport, our district executive committee, nobody has any control over that at all except for the state of Texas. So on May 4th, it might or might not happen. It all depends on how this whole scenario unfolds. And then when it does happen, we have no idea what that looks like. There's going to be all kinds of speculation that you'll hear, and it's purely speculation.
If you want accurate information, I guess that's on the UIL's website.
Yep, and it's UIL Texas. That's the thing to Google.
Put it on the bottom of the screen.
And they will have up-to-date information, and you can basically get the information there as quickly as we're going to have it.
So any other source is unreliable.
Right, that is it. That is the source. Okay. So I encourage parents, kids, things like that, if they question the validity of what's going on or anything like that, man, go to UIL and you'll see what we see, which is, hey, there's nothing going on until May 4th. That's just kind of where we are right now. And so I think it's helpful also to discuss tips on how to deal with this whole coronavirus booger, especially, adults are adults. They already have their routines. They already, you're still going to wake up about the same time you wake up. You're still going to get your morning coffee and, this and that. But for the kids, it's difficult because now there's no school to wake up for. And so I just put together some tips. And the first thing is establish a routine. All right, have a wake up time, have a bedtime. Don't wake up whenever you wake up and go to bed whenever you're tired. All right, as a kid, that's extremely important. Make sure you get enough rest. Also, you need to work out and you need to be active. Now that I'm a homeschool teacher for my own children, we work all morning and then at 1 o'clock we go outside and we play basketball, we ride bikes, we do all that for a couple hours just so that they can get out of the house and maybe feel some kind of normal. All right, the third thing is get on top of your schoolwork. Don't wait until if everything's due on Friday to turn it in all on Friday. Do a little bit, cover all of your classes, stay on top of it, get ahead of it. And then also manage your time on devices. Okay, don't sit on Xbox or PlayStation for 9 hours a day. Don't sit on your phone for 9 hours a day. Have time where you put those away. Read, visit with your family. Find something to do outside, find something productive to do. And that'll kind of establish some sense of normalcy to a very not normal situation. And so that's kind of where we are as far as athletics and the coronavirus, and then also just as far as, how to manage the coronavirus at home for our students and hopefully for their parents so that we can be effective in getting to the other side of this.
Is that how the assignments work as far as Pilot Point? You get them assigned on Monday and they're due on Friday?
Yes, so everything is online through Canvas, okay. And you log on to Canvas, and then you have all of your classes out there, and it's all online, and it's all due Friday at midnight. All the teachers have done a really good job of getting on top of that, being prepared for it, and we're trying to be very cognizant of the situation, mm-hmm. And we don't want to give kids 3 hours of work a day from one class. And so we try to chop it up in bits and pieces and make it to where it's a very manageable load for the students because, let's be honest, nobody really knows what they're doing right now because we've never had to do it before.
It's all on-the-job training at this point.
Yes, and we're learning on the fly. And so, from my personal classes, I've had great response from the kids. They've all done really, really, really well. I'm very impressed with our students and their ability to proficiently manage this situation. And I'm sure that other teachers could say the same thing for sure. And hopefully the parents and the kids feel like the teachers are doing okay, because I had never used Canvas at Pilot Point until this all started. And some other teachers are the same way. And so, like you were saying, on-the-job training, there was no professional development for this. There was no, oh, hey guys, we're gonna have a week to learn how to do this. It was, oh, hey, spring break got extended, get yourselves ready. And we're doing the best we can. I feel like the kids are doing the best they can. And so it's a workable situation for now.
Okay, that'll wrap up the coronavirus update. Now we're going to move on to corrections from things we've gotten wrong the previous 2 episodes. So take it away, Coach.
Well, outside of how you've added the little ding of when I say wrong things, which I really appreciate, except I hear the ding way too often. So I do apologize, folks out there.
Keeps it fun.
I do get things wrong. If you ask my lovely wife, she would wholeheartedly agree with that statement. So we brought up last time baseball no-hitters based off of Ethan Evans' blank in Callisburg. Okay, which, by the way, we're still undefeated in district baseball. Actually, we haven't allowed a single hit in district play this year.
There you go.
But so I asked for feedback. I got feedback. Okay, we have another 2020 no-hitter. Mr. Cade Morgan threw a no-hitter already this year.
Okay.
All right. Braden King, 2016. Cooper Guthrie in 2009. Eric Helms in 2003. And this doesn't help anything, but I'm only as good as the information I get. Multiple Russ Horton ones back in the day.
Okay.
And the source said that is not counting the ones where he went 5 innings and we won by 20 runs.
Okay.
Because, back in that stretch, that was just another day at the ballpark for the Bearcats. Whenever, Russ was on the mound and you had, who was it, Blaine Webb, Jarrett Webb, Andy Ness, Levi Ness, all those guys that could just play some baseball. But that's a whole other show in itself, that crew.
But as slow as things are going athletically, maybe we'll have to do a baseball history show.
Yes. But so I got lots of good feedback from that. A couple emails, a couple text messages, things like that. And so really, really glad that y'all gave me the feedback. Glad we were able to know that we had more hitters between 1996. Okay. 1995. You can ding me on that
coming.
One. And when Ethan got one. Gosh, it feels like forever ago, but 3 weeks ago.
Well, and in softball too, last week you said, or last episode, you were talking about Gracie. Gracie was the catcher. Coach Ramsey lists those as pitcher and then who was catching for them. And
that's
Christine had pitched all of the district games.
So you're saying I can blame Coach Ramsey?
Sure, let's blame Coach Ramsey.
Okay, all right. No, but on that note,
read it, but
on that note, we're really glad we get those game reports.
No,
it is fantastic.
He reported it accurately. We can't read it.
So it's back to me.
Or me.
Okay. All right. And another great thing, and this is something that I almost reached out to Coach Ramsey about, but I didn't know if he would have his thing while we were talking about no-hitters. I was going to be interested in the run of pitchers that we've had on the girls' side. I'd like to know how many no-hitters we have over there, because I don't know all their names, so I'm not even going to get started on it because you'll run out of dings. But I know whenever we won the state championship in softball, we could pitch, and so I'd be interested.
Leslie Galloway.
I'd be interested to hear some of those stats. So I'm going to get with Coach Ramsey and see if we can dig up some stats there.
Okay.
But that should wrap it up from updates. I know I get a lot more wrong, but you corrected a lot of it for me already.
Well, we want the users or viewers to participate.
Sure. And so that'll bring us to our next segment.
Okay.
I'm jumping ahead on you. You didn't even know this was coming.
Go ahead.
While we are sitting here in Corona,
it's the PalpaBunker.com underground bunker.
Yes.
Which, if you see sweat running down any of us, this is not.
Yes, this is legit.
We need to focus on air conditioning next time we build a bunker.
Yeah. So, got a lot of time. Got a lot of movies to watch, TV shows to catch up on. If you had to give somebody your top 3 movies to watch during quarantine, what would they be?
My 3?
I want your 3.
I didn't even prepare.
I know, that's the great part.
I think you need to stick with what's topical. So like 12 Monkeys, Contagion.
Okay. Outbreak?
Yeah, Outbreak.
Man,
or something
Outbreak
like
is
that.
a who's who of 90s stars.
Yeah.
It is amazing. We watched it the other day, and I don't know why we did.
I know what lots of people are watching right now is Tiger King to keep up with Pilot Point's own Joe Exotic, but
Yes.
that seems to be what's popular right now.
Okay. Now, I was prepared because
So,
you,
yeah, let's
you
kick it back to
actually
you then.
asked me this question, but I want to throw it back on you. So I divided my list up.
Okay.
Okay. I went with movie series, single run movies, and a TV show.
Okay.
Okay. So my top 3 movie series: Jaws,
Okay.
1 through 4. Now they get worse as they go.
Yeah.
But you
I say
still
stop at 1.
No, you still have to see it through.
Yeah.
You have to. But Jaws.
Why did they keep re-electing that mayor? That's what I don't understand.
I don't know, but never mind. We're not going to get on politics.
Okay.
Okay. So Jaws 1 is definitely where it's at, but
Okay.
you have to finish it. Okay. The Aliens movies.
Okay.
And that goes all the way through Alien vs. Predator and all those. I love that franchise, and the second one is by far my favorite.
Really expected a sports theme out of you.
We're on series.
Okay.
And the last series would be Lord of the Rings,
Okay.
because I'm a nerd.
Okay.
I love it. You can't go wrong with that. And if you watch all 3 of them in one day, it truly wastes that whole day.
Yes.
But it's great. Okay, now standalone movies. Number 1, Shawshank Redemption.
Okay.
Love it. Remember the Titans.
It's a good one.
It is. I use a line from that movie quite often, and it's attitude reflects leadership, Captain. Because I think that's very true. And then Tombstone. Can't go wrong with Tombstone. So movies to avoid: anything that requires or has a killer virus in it.
Okay.
Don't watch it.
So exact opposite of my recommendation.
Yes, don't
Okay.
listen to yours, because you're going to end up hating your family and everything else and thinking that, some germ is going to kill everybody.
Okay.
Now, we are making light of that. We do understand the coronavirus is serious and take the recommendations of the government very seriously. Now, TV series, with all this time, you got to watch Friday Night Lights.
Okay.
Because Coach Taylor, he's got it going on. And again, that'll waste like a whole week of it. So that's where we are in PilotPointBearcats.com entertainment news.
Okay. Hey, we're reaching now.
and
We
so-
have to do all we can.
That'll kind of wrap up that segment, and
Okay.
we'll move on.
Sounds great. Okay, when we let out for spring break, to our knowledge, we had 3 kids that had signed letters of intent. Who are they and where are they going?
So right now, we have Caden Korbacher, who's going to go play baseball at Grayson. Okay. Christine Billmeyer is going to go play softball at Sam Houston State, and then Jacob Pitts is going to go play football at Howard Payne.
Okay.
I would assume Jacob is probably going to go in as an athlete. I know he wants to play quarterback. I hope he gets the opportunity to, but there's no telling what those coaches will decide to do to him, as super talented as he is at multiple positions. I would assume Bill Meyer's going to pitch, and then I do believe Caden will probably go in as a catcher, I would presume, because that's what he kind of excels at here at Pilot Point. So really, really proud of those kids, proud of their accomplishments. If there's anybody that we missed, okay, we can only go off what we know, and those are what we know. And so really proud of them, and happy for them as they get to continue their athletic careers in college.
Sounds great. Congrats, kids. Okay, when we recorded last time, the state powerlifting meet was going on, so give us an update on how that ended up and who we're sending to state.
So who we're sending to state first? All right, we knew that Brisa Luna was going on the girls' side already because the regional meet had happened. The boys were lifting while we were filming, and so we know Drayton Lawson and Edwin Rodriguez both advanced to state. And then as of film time, all right, the state meet has been suspended until further notice per Texas High School Powerlifting Association.
Okay.
Okay, and so we posted the website link last time. We'll post it again.
Okay.
And they said that to keep in touch with the regional directors and that they'll update things on further notice. So right now everything's kind of on hold. So I hope those 3 kids are doing lots of push-ups at home, staying ready like lunch meat.
Yeah.
And we can go have a state powerlifting meet sometime whenever that time happens to be. But it was supposed to be tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
But it's not anymore. So that's kind of where we are right now. And then just kind of to wrap up the segments that we had planned, looking ahead at summer. Okay, I think at this point it's positive just go ahead and look at summer, since we don't know what's going to happen with the spring sports. Going forward, hopefully summer will be normal, which I guess we're kind of already in summer. But we'll have Summer Pride, okay, and the boys and the girls side both have Summer Pride. It's our workout program that is, top notch. It's better than what they're going to get anywhere else. We're hopefully going to have 7-on-7. That was supposed to start kind of late school year, and it goes into the summer. Who knows when that's going to be, but hopefully we get to do that. And then we have various summer leagues. We have summer basketball. You have, I guess it's select club softball, baseball, all those type things. And so, pending the outcome of the spring sports, it's extremely important for our kids to get involved in summer sports, because that we're on the wrong bell curve of competition, if that makes sense. Normally with a school year, you go into competition and you go down in the summer. It's like, hey, it's time off. You can step back a little bit. Well, we're here and then we're dipping, and so we need the curve to go back up during the summer and get back into a competitive mindset, get back to the swing of things of regular workouts, and it's muscle memory. Sports is all muscle memory. And so right now I fear that our muscles are not remembering sports. And so that's why it's really important. The workout plans that are posted, we post them on ours, and then we also post them on school Twitter and school Facebook, school website, all those things. It's really important that the kids in all of the sports try to do those, because it's not directed at any sport. That's not a football workout that we posted. Now, the one exception to that is, some of our cross-country / distance type kids, that's not going to work them out as effectively as they need to set their watch for 30 minutes and take off.
How did the UIL, or who set the rules in place on what kind of contact the coaches can have with the kids, and where's that coming from? So not only is our school, but I've seen other schools are posting home workouts. So
the extent and this is going to be an around my thumb to get to my finger answer.
Okay.
Because it's a very gray thing. No direct contact. We can't open the weight room for them. We can't open the gym for them. We can't say, hey, we're going to meet you guys at the track. Okay, that's black and white. There's no gray area in that. But then there's this jargon of no more than 8 hours a week of like electronic learning or something like that. And I'm not even going to claim to even really understand it. All I know is that by posting the workouts and by hopefully the kids doing the workouts, we'll be able to establish some sense of getting better. I don't really know how to answer.
Like we said earlier, on the job, it's kind of on the job training.
Yeah,
with this absentee coaching too.
So almost everybody that I've seen, they post workouts on Twitter. Sometimes it's daily, sometimes it's a weekly thing. They have kids reply back with their results of the workouts, and that's extremely important because it's engagement. And so that's really what we need is we need engagement both ways. And so I know, me personally, there's a group of guys that I'm close to, and that I've texted and that I've FaceTimed and things like that, just to kind of stay on top of them, make sure they're doing okay with school. Hey, do you need anything? And so that's important. But it's hard for every coach to keep up with every kid. And so, it's uncharted territory.
Well, and it's a weird time because it goes against everything, the team concept, because all the kids are even used to working out together, and now due to the restrictions and the safety of everyone, we're supposed to all stay apart, so there's more pressure on them to have to figure out how to do it by themselves, which isn't easy for everybody.
No, but it does. There are certain character traits that this could develop in kids, which is things that could really, really help them in life is being a self-starter. If you can do that, you're probably going to be on the road to success. Being accountable to yourself, and say, man, I know that nobody is going to see me do this workout, but I'm going to do it because I know I'm supposed to do it and I know I should do it. And so, there's things at this time could really benefit kids that want it to be a positive. And then it's also going to magnify the negatives, because the kid that says, man, nobody's going to know if I did this workout or not, I'm not doing it. Well, that's easy.
Yeah.
And so it magnifies the bad qualities, and then it really develops the good qualities if you want that time to develop those good qualities.
That's what I think is going to happen. It's going to eliminate the middle. You're going to have kids that are taking advantage of this, and the top end is going to really be solid. And then there's kids that aren't doing anything, so there's going to be a huge gap between the top end and bottom. There's not going to really be a middle.
Well, and you know, if I text a kid and say, "Hey, did you work out today?" Either I get no response, I get lied to, or it might be the truth, or you know, I get the say, "Yeah, coach, I worked out."
Or you're texting the wrong number.
Or, I'm sorry, Max Holler. Yes, I'm texting the wrong number, and I was really, really upset at you. Okay, I thought you were ignoring me, you know, the accountability piece needs to come from within. There's nobody who can hold you more accountable than your teammate, because that's the guy that is in the trenches with you. He has the locker next to you. He's the guy you play Call of Duty with on Xbox and all those things. And so if your teammate says, "Hey man, did you get your workout in today?" That's one thing. But what if your teammate says, "Hey, let's get our workout in together today"? Now, that doesn't mean that you have to go to each other's house or this or that.
Yeah, you can post the results.
You can post the results, and then it's teammates holding teammates accountable. And I think that is the culture that creates championships. Is whenever it's teammate to teammate accountability, that's so much stronger than coach to athlete accountability. And you know, in some ways, that's life too. Is you're always going to be accountable to your coworkers and things like that. And there's nothing more powerful than the feeling of that you let your coworker down, because then it's like, man, I feel really bad because he's in the same position I am. He's working his tail off, and I'm not pulling my weight. And so that accountability hopefully will come from within.
Makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well that about wraps it up for today's episode number 3 here in the underground PowerliftingBearcats.com bunker. Is there anything else you want to say before we shut it down?
And first thing is I miss my football family and my athletic family and my school family and all those people that I'm so used to seeing every day. You know, I always tell people that the kids I coach, I basically parent them. That's the way I treat them. I treat them like they're my own kids, and then you take them away, and I miss them like crazy. So y'all stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't cough on anybody. Keep your 6 to 8 feet away from each other. And man, I can't wait to get back to work and see you guys soon.
Thank you for watching. See you next time.